Hey guys, it's Sam and Chris here, and we just caught the Gaslight Anthem playing at the Brixton O2. Chris, what do you think of them?
I thought it was one of my favourite gigs I've been to, partly because I've been a fan of them for a while now, and partly because of the actual atmosphere of the gig. They managed to pull in a crowd of all kinds of different people, like of all ages, and with a group of people that you wouldn't expect to find in the room, all in the same room to see one band, which I think is part of the appeal of Gaslight Anthem anyway, the fact that their music is a lot more universal than a lot of other bands.
Yeah, I agree, there's such diversity, like they go for obviously the punk songs and also the bluesy jazz songs.
Which tonight they actually managed to cover really well, the variety, because throughout their set they managed to like keep up with the crowd's excitement and things like this and change like the way that, I don't know, their sort of sound.
The set definitely had different momentums to it,
Yeah,
didn't it?
They changed their momentum, which really suited the crowd. Like they started out slow and then sort of kept up, like gained momentum throughout the gig up to their encore, which was actually really amazing, where they played some songs that weren't actually that like widely known.
Yeah, like
Changing of the
Guard, a cover they did for Amnesty International.
Yeah, the Amnesty song's brilliant.
I thought that was amazing.
A really good song.
And like in contrast to starting with songs like
May.
Songs like May, like which really opened it up well. I thought like it was a nice slow song to kind of announce themselves, announce their presence to the crowd.
Also, I think them starting with May was actually unexpected.
Very unexpected.
I was expecting them to start with probably American slang, and starting with May, I guess, caught the crowd off guard, but probably in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, they were saying that because some people had like bought tickets for each day, as they're doing 3 consecutive days in London. They were trying to mix up the songs just for them, which I guess is why they started off with May, as it's not one of their biggest songs, but it certainly is a brilliant song.
And this was one of their extra dates, wasn't it, tonight, anyway?
Yeah.
But I think we should mention their guitar play.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. Like, the solos they bring in, they just fit exactly, like, I thought they were kind of bluesy solos, like, really, like, got the whole Gaslight Anthem feel captured.
And when you hear them on record, they're good solos, but hearing them live, it feels like something extra special.
I really agree. I think
it adds a lot to their set.
Yeah, when you hear the guitar live, it almost has sort of like a classic old school guitar echo to it. You can hear that the guitars have got a place to go. They've definitely got a place to travel. I mean, some of the guitar play I thought was absolutely phenomenal, completely gripping. I was amazed by it. And you know what we were saying about the encore?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I really loved the song I'd Call You Woody Joe. I just thought, well, it's one of my favourite Gaslight Anthem songs, and I thought they pulled it off brilliantly. Like, the crowd was so excited for it. They were really pumped.
Brian's such a nice guy.
No.
He's so nice.
Brian.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's so sweet and friendly.
Yeah.
And adorable.
Yeah.
His attitude towards the crowd was really good.
Yeah.
He kept making this banner when it seemed like a lot of the crowd were there for the music, which is a good thing. It's a better thing than being there just for sort of banner. So he kept making this banner, which was like added to the atmosphere. But then he was like, "You just want to hear songs, don't you?" And then obviously everyone did, because everyone there, like, it was great being in a room full of people that loved the Gaslight Anthem.
The other thing that was really interesting was that even though Gaslight Anthem are not a really very moshy or surfing kind of band, there were people being pulled out for surfing.
Yeah. I think that's just sort of the general excitement though, because a lot of people really love them and they just sort of want to.
That's what I thought. I thought it goes to show how incredibly ecstatic everyone was to be listening to them. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is with the Gaslight Anthem, they've got they're growing so fast, because when someone finds out about them, you can't stop listening to them. Yeah. They're like brilliant, and for anyone that's one of those people, I would definitely recommend going to see them.